What is up, everybody? Godzilla fan freaks coming at you today with another figure review. But before we get on into this figure review, I just want to talk to you guys for a minute. As you guys have noticed, things have still been spotty. Content has not been flowing out normally. Review-wise, this has been my only figure that I've kind of had on a list to get a review out of the way with. I don't really have a lot of other new stuff to review. You know, collecting's been kind of slow. It's been kind of a slow few months, and that also has to do with, me and my new job, newish, because I started at the end of February. But I mean, I work in the healthcare field, so it's not necessarily easy to find the energy to pump out content. So I really hope that everybody really understands that. And it's not that I don't want to do it. I do want to do, Kaiju Chill O'Clocks. I want to get back into the swing of Figure Talk Tuesdays, because I know some of you really enjoyed those every Tuesday. Just know that I'm trying to find, this balance, this energy. Right now, what's really doing it is we just don't have we're not fully staffed. So once we get some more people, I'll probably have some more energy at the end of the day to, record figure reviews or record a Figure Talk Tuesday on Tuesdays. And then, of course, it'll be more energy for me to schedule and get back into Kaiju Chill O'Clocks on the weekends, hopefully. So just bear with me here, but hopefully you guys enjoy this review. Today, we are taking a look at the Super 7 reaction figure of the Showa Moguera from 1957, I believe, the Mysterians. So yes, this is the Showa Moguera. I've never been really big into Super 7's reaction figures. They're cool for what they are, but in my honesty, from a collector standpoint, at about $20 a pop, I think Super 7 has a little bit of an ego thing going on with that. My opinion, I'm just going to say it, I really don't think these are worth 20 bucks. They're nice little figures, don't get me wrong. I actually have had my eye on the Baragon for a little bit, have yet to pick the Baragon up or even find it anywhere. But this was actually given to me as a gift from my friend Tim. Some of you might remember Tim. Sometimes he chimes in on the Kaiju Chill O'Clocks and stuff like that. But yes, this was a gift from my good friend Tim. So Tim, thank you, buddy. Really appreciate it. Tim noticed in my collection that I didn't have a version of this Moguera, and so he picked it up for me, and I was very, very happy for it. This is not something, again, I don't think I would have gotten out of my way to get this guy, but it's a gift, and I like it, actually, and I do not have a version of this Moguera in my collection. So Tim, thank you for helping me mark that off a list that I didn't even know I had, because I'll be honest, I know that there was the Revoltech version of this guy back in the day. I passed on that because, even though how much I am a fan of Showa stuff, I never really was big on the Showa version of Moguera, mainly because I grew up with the Heisei version of Moguera from Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla. And I saw that before I even knew the movie Mysterians even existed. I didn't know about the Mysterians until a little later in my kaiju collecting life. I've only seen the film, I want to say maybe 2 times. Good film. I don't own it. I need to eventually find a copy. Hopefully they come out with, it'd be nice if they came out with a Blu-ray or something of some of the older Showa Toho classics. Like maybe if Criterion did a collection of movies like that, have the Mysterians, have Gorath, Frankenstein Conquers the World, War of the Gargantuas, excuse me, have some of those other Toho kaiju flicks in their own collection, Varan. All that would be really cool to see in a Blu-ray Criterion collection of some sort. That would be kind of cool, not gonna lie. Throwing that idea out there. Anybody from Criterion or these companies listening, there you go. Pitched you a money-making idea right there. Anyway, let's take a look at Moguera here. Moguera, I pronounce it both ways. But really, really cool. You know, I like the colors. You know, we'll go over paint applications as we always do. I haven't done a figure review in a while. I feel like I'm kind of rusty. I don't know. I feel like I'm just blabbering a bunch. 5 minutes in. Oh my goodness, let's go. Colors. So, Moguera here sporting very nice silvers, almost like a gunmetal silver for his main body. You have this very nice light turquoise, almost, you know, bluish green on his arms, his legs, and then on his back, which is very nicely done. And then of course you have this gold color, which of course all the colors on this guy stand out very nice. He does almost give off of a shine. I mean, look at that. It looks really good. His mouthpiece here, which even on other Moguera figures is just this clear translucent piece. Again, it's been a while since I've seen the Mysterians, so I really don't know the full-fledged like powers of Moguera. You know, I know he has the eye lasers, but I don't think he does anything with his hands. I don't remember. Of course, the Heisei Moguera had eye lasers, a head lasers, a drill. His arms had lasers. His arms had missiles. He had the laser in the chest. The Heisei Moguera is just... he's a monster. But still very, very cool figure. I really like the colors. Again, they pop. They shine very, very nicely. As far as detail goes, again, you have all this like paneling and these like diamond shaped studs throughout the body and the upper legs, which are very, very nice. You have this very nice black back piece, which is like, you know, his dorsal fin blade thingy, you know, whatever you want to call it. Almost looks like a saw blade. His tail, very round, stubby. Arms, very nice details here with the, you know, fingers, or, you know, whatever you call these. Again, it's been forever since I've seen the Mysterians, so you know, all I know is Moguera is some type of space robot in this one. He's basically a weapon. I don't think he's an actual living creature of any type. Like, he's not a cyborg or anything. Head, very nicely well done. All the grooves and everything on the drill, very, very nicely well done. Eyes, very nice. Again, you have that little translucent mouthpiece in there. And then, of course, you have the little antenna, which I believe you can kind of rotate. I don't know. I think they rotate, maybe just ever so slightly. And speaking of rotations, let's go into articulation next. Articulation, of course, Moguera, you can move his head left and right. You can turn it not all the way around because it actually gets stopped by the back piece there. So you can't really turn it all the way around with him, but that's okay. Arms, move up, down. Those you can move all the way around as freely as you want. Nothing really in the body. Legs kick forward ever so much. Again, his body is very weird, so it kind of stops right there, and that's about it. And then he's got peg holes on the feet. I guess if you have any bases or anything that might have a peg hole that fits him, you can stick him on some pegs. But that just about does it for paint, detail, and articulation. You know, looks very nice. Again, I love all of this detail in the head here. Very nicely well done. Pretty simple little figure. Again, the reaction figures are. And lastly, for scale size comparison, I'm just going to scale him with your standard 6-inch Bandai. So, you know, here's what you're looking at as far as the reaction figures go. They're kind of in a scale all of their own. If you have maybe some Godzilla figures that are, you know, 3.5 inches, I want to say, height-wise, probably would scale in better with Moguera versus anything, you know, higher than 3.5 inches. 4 inches probably be about the max I would go. But that's, you know, if scale is your thing. Me, of course, you know, I collect all ranges of things, so scale's not a huge issue with me. I know for a lot of collectors, scale is a make or break situation, and I just will not understand that at the end of the day. Because if you like something, get it. Who cares how big or small it is? But anyway, that does it for scaling. And that about does it for this review, you guys. I didn't really keep the card or the, you know, the bubble, you know, the card with the bubble pack that he comes in, that these normally come in. I just didn't feel like the packaging was necessary for the review. If you know what these figures are, you kind of know how they're packaged and what that looks like. And that about does it. So again, thank you, Tim, for giving me this guy as a gift. I really do like him. He has a spot on a shelf already, and he looks great. And I am happy to have this version of Moguera for sure. So thank you again, Tim. This review brought to you by Tim. Anyway, you guys. So yeah, like I said, I'm really going to try to get back into the saddle here. I'm sorry content has been little to none and spotty. It's just been rough. You know, my energy batteries at the end of the day are not really what they were in the past. So just bear with me, you guys. But this is the last review for a little bit. I really don't have anything else to review until I start to get some new stuff in, which, you know, who knows when that'll be. I haven't really been buying a lot, just kind of been playing catch up and stuff. But anyway, you guys, enough of me blabbering. We are Godzilla Fan Freaks. Hope you enjoyed this review on the Super 7 reaction figure Moguera 1957 from the Mysterians. Like always, please comment, like, and subscribe. Don't forget to atomic blast that notification bell while you're at it. Don't forget to like and follow Godzilla Fan Freaks over on Facebook and Instagram, because I do post on there from time. I want to say you guys might see more posts through there because posts are a little easier than doing videos and stuff. So I do post kind of regularly on my Facebook and Instagram pages. So if you kind of want to stay into the swing of what Godzilla Fan Freaks has been up to, you may want to like and follow the Facebook and Instagram pages. So anyway, you guys, like always, we are Godzilla Fan Freaks, and we will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.